Right now, both North and South Carolina under states of emergency.
North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper making that announcement last night. It allows the state to move crews and equipment in place to respond to flooding and power outages, as well as other emergency situations. And for more on how the state is prepping for Tropical Storm Debby, we want to bring in our Mary Calkins. Mary?
Well, Alex and Marion, back here at Charlotte Douglas, where things aren't the same as we saw yesterday. We know we were dealing with a lot more cancellations and delays than we are today, but I do want to show you what the main difference is here at baggage claim. You see this sea of unclaimed luggage. Now, I'm going to have a lot more on that in the next half hour, but first, I want to walk you through how North Carolina officials and those from Duke are preparing for this storm.
I always say if there's ever a storm with a name coming your way, you should have a plan in place.
It's a solid message from Jeff Brooks with Duke Energy. Prepare for Tropical Storm Debby now. He's already in Florida doing just that.
I think we're in pretty good shape at the moment. We're just going to be watching the forecast over the next 24 to 48 hours.
Duke Energy is ready with crews in the Carolinas on standby and hundreds of linemen and utility workers now in Florida responding to Debby's impacts.
We're going to see conditions with Debby that are very similar to potentially what we saw during Hurricane Florence, that sort of slow, plodding pace of the storm with a lot of heavy rain.
And that heavy rain and flooding also a concern at the state level.
We may see some gusty winds, so we're concerned about the uprooting of trees with saturated soils already.
The State Emergency Operations Center is in the enhanced watch mode, ready to help with local governments and getting response plans in place as well.
Prepare now if you've not already done so. You need to go to readync.gov and you should have a disaster kit in your home and a plan in place.
Now, the advice you just heard, of course, the advice today is to have a disaster kit or a hurricane kit ready to go should you lose power. That means food, water, medications, flashlights, and any necessary preparations you may need to make to your home. Now, coming up at 30 minutes, we're going to have a lot more on the situation here at Charlotte Douglas. But for now, reporting live, Mary Calkins, WBTV, on your side.